What's up, y'all? This is live, and this is sort of off the cuff. I wasn't even planning to do this today, but I got a few minutes. The baby actually took an early nap, so I figured I would go ahead and fire up a live. I just finished shooting lesson number 2 for the guitar series, so anybody that's interested in that, I will post that as soon as I'm done with this live video. I'll go ahead and upload the second lesson. So I'm letting a few people jump on here. We got a few folks jumping in. What's up, John? I see Bridget in there. All kind of folks. So this is going to be really. This is not planned. There's some stuff scribbled back here that means nothing right now, other than I did write the word modes with a question mark, which some of you may know what that is. Some of you may not. Grab a pick. I've programmed some chords into my little cheesy drum machine here, so I've got the levels balanced. I hope it's okay. Again, this is going to be kind of a one and done, one take Jake. So if it's okay, great. If not, we'll tweak it and we'll do another one, next couple days, and we'll fix the technical difficulties. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to jam over some chords that, if you're following along with the little free series, everything's going to be in one key. We're not going to change keys. We're not going to use a bunch of different scales. It's going to probably sound that way to a live, especially you guys that are guitar players that are just getting into this stuff, and maybe you're in line with the YouTube series and wanting to learn some theory and some building blocks. This is going to sound like a lot more than what it is, and that's one of the things I'm teaching. Not only in the Skype lessons, but in the free YouTube series that I'm going to be posting in the next few weeks. We'll get into all this, but. So this is sort of like, maybe not the end game, but sort of the middle game. So again, this is not a song. This is nothing you'd ever want to commit to tape. It's just a cheesy drum groove with some really cheesy 80s keyboards. And I randomly grabbed some chords that just happened to all be in the same key and smashed them into the drum machine. And they loop, and I got it working, and we're just going to play over it and see what happens. This is completely improv, so probably will be some mistakes, but that's the joy of live and improvising on live. So let's go ahead and hit our cheesy 80s groove and see what happens. Off we go. Told you so. There was some bum notes in there, but that's the fun part about this, right? Cool. 8 strings. Yes, Chuck, 8 strings. And I did not use them all. I tried to grab at least the 7th one in there for you guys that are waiting for me to hit the low E or F sharp, as it were. All right, so quick recap. What I was doing there was using all chords that were diatonic in the key of C major, which again, we learned how to do that in the first lesson. And we're going to get into how to build the chords in lesson 2, which again will be uploaded right after this. And save for a few passing tones. I did cheat a little bit, but that's the fun part about music, right? Is you can get away with some stuff maybe you shouldn't be. That was all the same, literally the same set of notes. It was all C major, which is just this. Right? Nice, pretty, birds chirping in the wind, major scale. That was all the same notes. The cool thing about the modes, which we're going to get into later, so again, that's a big thing that I'm teaching with the Skype students right now, is those guys that aren't familiar with like how modes work. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing, because you can take a set of really boring chords like I just did, and with those same 7 notes, extract all these different sounds, these blues sounds, and these kind of fusion sounds, and these happy sounds, and these, you know, metal sounds. It's wide open, guys. It's really, really fun. It's really cool. Again, you know, I'm sure there were some mistakes in there, but who cares, right? That's the joy of music and it not being polished. This is also how I recommend practicing this stuff for you guys that are working on this. If you have, I mean, this drum machine was probably a zillion dollars 20 years ago. It really is like 20-something years old. Now you can get them way cheaper. Plus, something I've done, you can actually go to YouTube and just YouTube backing track and put in the chord. Like you could backing track C major, and you're going to get a bunch of fun stuff. So, and it sounds way better than this cheeseball thing. So that's a great tip for you guys who are like, well, I don't have a fancy drum machine. You probably have a cell phone, and your cell phone probably has YouTube. All right, so use that. Use that. You know, as soon as you learn a basic C major scale, YouTube a C major backing track and start working on it, and try to use different parts of the guitar and all that fun stuff. You know, the only way to get better is to try and focus on the stuff that we suck at. If you only sit around while you're watching Game of Thrones and run the same picking and sweeping licks or whatever it is you're working on, and you never step out of the box and actually try to play it in a different key, over a different drum groove, at a different tempo, it's really hard to improve that way. It's just like fitness or anything else. You know, if you lift 30-pound dumbbells every day for 30 years, you're probably not going to get very strong. You'll get really good at lifting 30-pound dumbbells, but you won't be able to do anything else. So, same way on guitar. Push yourself outside of your boundaries and mess around with this stuff. Have fun with it. You know, the YouTube series, I'll be covering a lot of this for free, obviously. And if you want to get more in depth with it, either comment or shoot me a PM. I still have a couple of Skype spots left. I don't do the Skype thing full time. You know, you guys know I'm in the Chiwis. I got a baby I watch all day during the week. I got the fitness business I run. I don't have a ton of spots, but I do have a couple left. So if there's anybody interested in that, shoot me a message. I'll go over rates and scheduling and how it all works. I've got anything from 30-minute blocks to, you know, if you want to buy a few at a time, there's a discount and all that. So anyway, I don't know if anybody's got any questions. If not, I'll go ahead and just and sign out of here, and I'll upload this thing so everybody else can watch it, and then I'll upload lesson 2, which is done. I just have to put it up. So I'll post it here on my page shortly after this live video is processed. So hope you guys had fun with that and enjoyed my little fart around over some goofy chords over a goofy drum beat. And yeah, questions, comments, hit me up, let me know. I'm going to go get some more stuff done while the baby sleeps, and I will see you guys next time. Later.